This is Alipur. Are you audible?
Yes.
Good morning to all the dignitaries present here. Good morning to the entire team of registry. Good morning to the learned district judge and its teams present there. Now I would request the Honorable Chief Justice to accord the necessary permission for the inaugural program there.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure.
Learned district judge, you are requested to carry on with the program after receiving the permission from the Honorable Chief Justice. Please.
Thank you, Lordship. Thank you, sir. It's a momentous occasion for the Judgeship of South 24 Parganas as well as subdivision of Baruipur that the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice T.S. Sivaganam is going to inaugurate the second additional district and session judge Baruipur in the august presence of Honorable Justice Sri Subroto Talukdar, Judge High Court at Calcutta and Zonal Judge of the district. Opening of the new court always creates hope in the mind of litigants and people at large. And an additional court is expected to reduce a huge pendency of cases in our district. The judicial officers, the lawyers and litigants of this district are deeply indebted to the Honorable the Chief Justice and the Honorable Zonal Judge of this district for their active support and guidance in the way of creation of new additional district and session judge court. In our short program on virtual mode, I on behalf of the Judgeship of South 24 Parganas warmly welcome Honorable Chief Justice T.S. Sivaganam, the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. I also welcome Honorable Justice Sri Subroto Talukdar, Judge High Court at Calcutta and Honorable Zonal Judge of this Judgeship 24 Parganas South. I welcome Honorable Judges of the High Court present through virtual mode. I welcome Learned Registrar General and all Learned Registrars of Honorable Court present through virtual mode. I welcome all judicial officers of the district and subdivision of Baruipur. I welcome officers of district administration, police administration, PWD who are present here. I welcome the president and secretary of both bar associations of Baruipur and members of the bar present here and also learned PP, GP and state advocates. Now I seek the permission of the Honorable the Chief Justice to unveil the plaque, light the ceremonial lamp and cut ribbon on behalf of His Lordship, our Honorable the Chief Justice.
Yes, please.
I seek Honorable Justice permission, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Please proceed. Which one?
এই একটা সরে যাও, বসো, ক্যামেরা থেকে সরে যাও। Now it's time for virtual roaming of the Court of Additional District and Session Court, Session Judge, Second Court at Baruipur. IT team of the Honorable Court is requested to play the video.
We are entering the court compound of Baruipur subdivision. Now we are proceeding towards the main court building, which consists of all the Ajlash, as well as offices of the learned courts of Baruipur. The staircase is leading us to the corridor of the newly created office and Ajlash of the learned additional district and session judge, Second Court, Baruipur. This is the corridor of the newly created Second Additional District Judge Court, Baruipur. This is the entrance of learned presiding officer. This is the chamber of learned presiding officer. This is the entrance of the litigants in the courtroom. This is the courtroom of the newly created Court of Additional District and Session Judge, Second Court, Baruipur. This was the virtual tour of Subdivisional Civil and Criminal Courts, Baruipur. Thanks for watching.
Now I humbly request the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice T.A. Sivaganam, for his Lordship's keynote address for this occasion.
Most respected Honorable Justice Subrato Talukdar, the Zonal Judge of South 24 Parganas District, the Registrar General and the Registrars of the High Court of Calcutta, High Court at Calcutta, Mr. Abhijit Som, the District Judge, South 24 Parganas District, the Additional District Judges, the Chief Judicial Magistrate and other leadership, the President and Secretary of the various bar associations, other learned members of the bar, both senior and junior, members of the various members of the registry of the various courts in South 24 Parganas district and in particular the Baruipur subdivision, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. It has been a very pleasant day in Calcutta. I don't know, it's been raining throughout the state of West Bengal. And undoubtedly, any program which is welcomed by rain is always considered to be auspicious. Today, I am also told that the Rath Yatra festival will be ulta, reverse, in the reverse direction, which is also being celebrated throughout the state in a very grand manner. So it is a double auspicious occasion for inauguration of this new court. From the statistics which was given to me, before the concerned committee recommended, the Honorable Zonal Judge recommended for constitution of an additional court, the pendency statistics were taken into consideration, and it was reported that there are around 2,500 civil cases and more than 1,700 sessions cases which were pending. This necessitated a creation of an additional court, and proposal was submitted, which was approved by the High Court, and with the support of the Government of West Bengal and the Public Works Department, the court has been established and inaugurated today. Further, the statistics says out of the total number of cases, 1,032 cases are POCSO Act cases. In fact, time and again, the Honorable Supreme Court has been emphasizing that top priority should be given to POCSO cases. They have also been exhorting us that the State Judicial Academy should impart training to the judges at various levels who handle such type of cases, how the sensitivity has to be there. And in fact, very recently, I have received a communication from Justice Amanullah, Honorable Judge of the Supreme Court of India, who is heading a committee which has been formed by the Supreme Court, where they are preparing a training module for training of the judges who handle such type of sensitive cases, with particular reference to trafficking cases, trafficking of human beings. The Honorable Supreme Court Judge has called for the views from all the states, and I have placed the matter before the West Bengal Judicial Academy, and they will be getting the feedback. So therefore, that is the importance which has been given by the Honorable Supreme Court to such sensitive cases. So in your judgeship, wherever such sensitive cases are there, kindly give top priority. POCSO cases require top priority. And we have got these vulnerable witness deposition centers which have been established in all the judgeships. And please make use of that facility, because in such sensitive matters, procedure is the main issue. Most of the appeals from orders of conviction passed by the Sessions Court or the Court of First Instance are by attacking the judgment on the procedural aspect. So therefore, all the learned judges of the judgeship should stand sensitized on this issue. Kindly go through the recent decisions of the Honorable Supreme Court and the various articles which have been written by various legal luminaries as well as the Honorable judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court, and keep yourself abreast with the latest legal position so that no flaw occurs on procedural aspect. So far as sufficiency of evidence or otherwise is concerned, it is up to you to take a decision. But what top priority has to be given is on the procedure. As observed by Mr. Abhijit Som, your district judge, by creating an additional court, it is firstly to benefit the litigant. The litigant public who has been waiting for years together for a final resolution of the matter, he gets benefited. Then who's the second beneficiary? The second beneficiary is the members of the bar. Why do I say that? If an additional court is established and matter starts moving faster, then the advocates get a chance to argue their matters, lead evidence, argue the matters, and the court will be pronouncing judgments, which obviously will increase their disposal, and consequently, they will also be financially benefited. So therefore, this double advantage is there, and the members of the bar should extend their fullest cooperation to the learned judges of the judgeship in effectively disposing of the matters, especially old matters, avoiding unnecessary requests for adjournment. In fact, the Honorable Supreme Court has also directed the High Courts to do such an exercise, and we have already started that exercise, and no case should be pending for more than 20 years. Of course, you know how the pendency is calculated by taking note of the date of institution. So therefore, the shelf life of a matter from the date of institution can't be allowed to be more than 20 years. So therefore, you kindly pick up cases which are old cases. Please spend some time for physical verification of the case files. Most of you are, or most of us also, are generally guided by the information available in the CIS. But invariably in all cases, there is a gross discrepancy between the pendency statistics reflected in the CIS and the actual pendency. Therefore, I would request each of the learned judges to undertake an exercise of physical verification of all the case files in their court. If that exercise is done, probably in 2 Saturdays in a month, you can easily do it. And once you physically verify the file, you will be able to segregate what are the files where argument has to be done, where evidence has been closed. So if by that process, we'll be not only disposing of more number of cases, but we'll go ahead and reduce the pendency. Thereby, the faith and confidence reposed on the judicial system is increased. With these words, I thank the Honorable Zonal Judge of South 24 Parganas, Honorable Justice Subrato Talukdar, for this opportunity, and to Mr. Abhijit Som, the District Judge of the South 24 Parganas, and all the learned judges who are present there, and more particularly the judge who will be in charge of the new court from today, the learned members of the bar, the president, secretaries of the Bar Association, and also the staff of the judgeship, who would have definitely worked tirelessly to make this function a grand success. Thank you again for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Lordship. We are deeply obliged and grateful for your Lordship's kind words and advice. Now I humbly request Honorable Justice Sri Shubroto Talukdar, Judge High Court, Calcutta, and Honorable Zonal Judge of this district for delivering vote of thanks.
Thank you, Justice Judge Shom, the learned district judge at Alipur. Before I begin my vote of thanks, I would particularly mention that we have waited for this moment for quite some time. We waited for Justice Shivagnanam, our Chief Justice, to take oath, and we also waited for this court to be prepared in the process. Our Chief Justice took oath and took office as the Chief Justice, and simultaneously within a week or so therefrom, this court was prepared. In fact, as our Chief Justice has correctly pointed out, this court required to be created or sanctioned for handling the workload at Baruipur Court. So I am particularly thankful to our Honorable Chief Justice, Justice T.S. Shivagnanam, for inaugurating this court. In fact, I take pleasure that before demitting office, I had the opportunity to be part of this program with our Honorable the Chief Justice. I also thank the Honorable Chief Justice for his valuable words regarding conduct of the court procedure, and sincerely hope that we shall take notice of this as we move forward. For Justice Obijit Shom, who has assumed office in the Judgeship of Alipur, this is a good beginning, and we really expect, I thank him for organizing this program at short notice, and this is a good beginning for assuming the judgeship for better things to come in future. I would also thank the other judicial members of the Judgeship of Alipur, the court at Baruipur, members of the bar, and the registry, members of our registry, and the IT team, which has helped to make this program a success. I would, before parting, I would particularly mention the inputs given by Judge in Charge Alipur, Judge Vibhuti Kishang, who has in the meantime worked to put this court, its furniture, its computers, etc. in order so that we could have the program today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Lordship. We are deeply obliged. Now, at the end of the program, I seek the permission of the Honorable the Chief Justice to end the program with national anthem.
Yes, sir, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
It's the end of the program.
Thank you very much.
Lordship.